Hello students, today we will see the new topic from the chapter hydrocarbons, that is alkenes. Okay, so alkenes are unsaturated hydrocarbons containing at least one carbon-carbon double bond. This is very important. What we have? We have carbon-carbon double bond, and as there is double bond means this is unsaturated hydrocarbon, that is our alkene. Okay, see now this is our ethane. Okay, C2 1 2 3 4 5 6 C2H6, while alkene, corresponding alkene, so ENE, so that is our ethene, is now C double bond C 1 2 3 4, so this is C2H4, while this one is C2H6. Means what? Here general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Now here two carbons are less, that's why general formula is CnH2n. CnH2n when there is only one single double bond. If there are two double bonds, then what will be the general formula? Again two hydrogens are less. So then general formula will be CnH2n minus 2. If there are two double bonds, then general formula will be CnH2n minus 2. Means again two more hydrogens are less, and this thing is possible when alkene is more than 3 carbons. Alkene is more than 3 carbons. Okay, so now see the homologous series of alkene. This is CnH2n is the general formula, and here we must start with these two carbons. Okay, if there is n is equal to 1, then that is the methylene, and that is highly unstable. If n is equal to 1, then that is methylene, and that is highly unstable. So we are not going to consider this. We are going to start with C2, because we have having here two carbons to attach each other by C double bond C. Then if n is equal to 3, then that is propene. When n is equal to 4, so formula is C4H8, that is our butene. Then if n is equal to 5, then C5H10, that is our pentene, and so on. Okay, now we know this thing in IUPAC nomenclature system. If there are two double bonds, then we are going to say this is alkadines. If there are three double bonds, then we are going to say these are the alkatrines. We studied this thing in IUPAC nomenclature. Okay, one more important thing is that these alkenes are less stable as compared to alkanes. Why this is so? See here, this double bond, from this double bond, one bond is pi bond, while another bond is a sigma bond. While in case of alkane, all are sigma bonds like this. All are sigma bonds, single bond. CC single bond, CC single bond like this. But now here double bond, and from that one is pi and one is sigma. And this pi bond is weaker than sigma bond. Why this is so? Because pi bond is formed by overlapping like this. That is not axial overlapping. This is lateral overlapping like this. Okay, which I explain in the classroom. And that's why these alkenes are less stable as compared to alkanes. Next topic is isomerism in alkenes. This is very important regarding alkenes. Okay, in case of alkanes we studied isomerism, and that is just a structural isomerism. But now in case of alkenes there are three types of isomerism. One is structural isomerism, second one is position isomerism, and third one is geometrical isomerism. All these concept is very important regarding this chapter. Okay, and this is also possible only when alkenes are with more than 3 carbon atoms. More than 3 carbon atoms. This is not possible when there are 2 carbon atoms, means ethene. This is not possible when there are the 3 carbon atoms, means in propene. We can see all such type of isomerism when there are more than 3, means when we are going to start with butene. When we are going to start with butene, that is CC4 carbon atoms, and there is double bond somewhere here or somewhere here, like that, or somewhere here, like that. So we should start this or we can see this isomerism when there are more than 3 carbon atoms. So now we will consider C4H8. Molecular formula of butene is C4H8, and here we can observe structural isomerism. What is structural isomerism? That is two or more compounds with same molecular formula but different structural formulae. Okay, we studied such type of isomerism in alkanes also. There is a straight chain and branch chain alkanes. Okay, now here it is one more type. See, here it is double bond on the first carbon atom. If you draw this type of structure, then double bond is on the second carbon. So both are different from each other. Then we can write as a branch also. These are the straight chain, then this is the branch one. Okay, see now, IUPAC nomenclature. On the first carbon there is double bond, this double bond. So now this is 4, so but. On the first carbon there is double bond, so we are mentioning here number 1 and ending with ene. So parent hydrocarbon is butane and the alkene is butanene. Now here again, see, this is our CH3, CH double bond, CH3 means what? On the second carbon, here it is double bond. So the name is butene. I explain all these things in IUPAC. Now see this example. This is on the second carbon there is the methyl group, which is the branch, and on the first carbon there is double bond, and now in a straight chain there are 3 carbons, and that's why this is prop, means derivative of prop. So that's why here prop, and then on the first carbon there is double bond and ending with ene. See now, all these 3 different structures means what? Molecular formula is same, C4H8, but 3 different structures. So these 3 are structural isomers of each other, and the phenomenon is known as structural isomerism. Okay, now one more thing is here. See, here position isomerism is also we are going to observe. What is that? Different positions of the same functional group on the same skeleton. This is the same skeleton of the 4 carbons. This is the same skeleton of the 4 carbon. In this example, this double bond is our functional group. Okay, means what is that? See, here it is the position of the double bond is on the first carbon. Here the position of the double bond is on the second carbon. That's why but1ene and but2ene are position isomers of each other. This is the functional group in this case. Okay, you know all the functional groups like halides, alcohol, aldehyde, ketone, esters, ether, so many, nitro group, amine group, all these are the functional groups. But now here in this our alkene, double bond is the functional group and its position is different, but the molecular formula is same, that is C4H8, 2 different structures, and this is our position isomers of each other, and phenomenon is known as position isomerism. Next, very important, this is a very important concept which we are going to study in alkenes. that is the geometrical isomerism. Geometrical isomerism. Okay, now see geometrical isomerism. You have to understand this on the paper. Okay, if in the classroom I may show you the model, but it's okay, you can understand easily. See now, what is this geometrical isomerism? The isomerism which arises due to the difference in spatial arrangement. What is this spatial arrangement? This is the arrangement in the space, arrangement in around the double bond in the surrounding, that is the space. So that is the spatial arrangement of atoms or groups of atoms, atoms or group of atoms. See, H is the atom, okay, and this is group of atom. This is atom and this is group of atom, like this, okay. H and CH3, this is the atom and this is the group of atom. About doubly bonded carbon-carbon atoms. This is very important. About doubly bonded carbon-carbon atoms means around C double bond C. This is called geometrical isomerism. This is called geometrical isomerism. Okay. Now here are two arrangements possible. Two arrangements possible. How these are so? See, this is C double bond C. Okay. Here it is one atom or group of atom is attached. Here it is another group or group of atom or atom is attached. Similarly here like this. So you can arrange, or it is possible that these two identical or same atoms or group of atoms are on the same side of the double bond. This is a double bond. So this is on the same side of the double bond, while this is Y, that is the another atom or the group of atoms on the other side of the C double bond C. So this is same identical groups or on the same side. This is XX on the left hand side of this C double bond C, while YY, which are the same or identical on the right hand side of the C double bond C. And one more possibility is that these identical atoms or group or atoms on the different side of the C double bond C, different side, or you can consider YY, this is on the different side of the double bond C. Now when there are two possibilities, then we must have to give some name to them. And now here this structure 1, when two identical atoms XX or YY, two identical atoms or groups lie on the same side of the double bond, it is called cis isomer. It is called cis isomer. See, this is cis. So this is cis isomer. Okay. And in structure 2, two identical atoms or groups lie on the opposite side. See, these are the opposite side. These are the opposite side of the double bond. It is called trans. It is called trans isomer. This is called cis isomer. This is called trans isomer. Now see the example. See here. What is this? HH, just like this XX, both are identical. Now this Y is CH3 and this is also the identical CH3, CH3. How many carbons are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Means what is this? This is nothing but butene. Where is the double bond? Double bond is at the second position. So this is but2in. But what is the special arrangement of this H and CH3? Identical atoms are on the same side of the double bond, while group of atoms are on the same side of the double bond. And that's why this is just like this. And so we are writing here cis but2in. Now this is the another structure. What is that? Identical atoms are on the opposite side of the each other of this C double bond C. This is left side, this is right side, okay, while this group of atoms are also on the opposite side of the C double bond C. This is the right side, this is the left side of the C double bond C. And when this is so just like this, then we have to mention trans, and that's why we are writing here trans butene. Okay, now we will see more example. See now, if the compound is like this, what is the difference in between these two? Are you getting this thing? See, to this carbon, two identical atoms are attached. Two identical atoms are attached. Okay, and if you are going to write another structure, okay, by changing or shifting the positions, then here it is H. If you are going to shift, again here it is H, okay, and though you are going to shift this like this, but now see, you cannot say this is trans 1, you cannot say this is trans 1, though these H are opposite to each other, but now here it is no CH3, okay, they are not opposite to each other, here it is H, means when to any C, if two identical atoms or group of atoms attach, then you are not supposed to get cis trans geometrical isomers. Not possible. This is not possible. And similarly, I am writing the example with the group of atom, that is the CH3, CH3. See now here, if this is the situation like this is CC, and if you are going to change the position like this, and you are going to change the position of this CH3, CH3 also. See now, though they are opposite to each other, but now these opposite atoms or group of atoms are not same. So here no cis trans possible. Similarly here no cis trans isomerism is possible. Okay, and this is all for today. That is the introduction of alkene and then isomerism in alkenes. There are three types. One is structural isomerism, another one is position isomerism, and the third one is geometrical isomerism. Next topic we will see in the next video. Thank you.